Well, guys, I guess I'm back on YouTube, and I got this motorcycle. You guys will be surprised. I found it in Big Trash Day. It's a Sachs motorcycle. I think it's a German motorcycle, or it's a moped, and really awesome. It's got pedals on it, and just for you guys, I'll give you guys a close up on the motorcycle, or the moped. It's almost like a motorcycle, but it goes up to 40 miles an hour. It's backwards since I'm in selfie mode, but yep, it's got all the gears and everything, and the motor turns. That's good. The tires are dry rotted, so I gotta get new tires. Same for the front, and it's an old one. It's 1978. I was gonna put this back where it was. I've been kind of taking a break off YouTube, and I'm sorry for that, guys. It's got the original headlight. It's got a nice tail light, and I'm gonna work on it today with you guys. And I don't know where to start. Like I said, I found this thing at Big Trash Day. I don't know why, but I love it. Big Trash Day. I'm a little old for what's it called? Halloween and that. So this is technically my Halloween. Let me get it off the kickstand. I can kind of move it out into a position where I might get a good workspace. And there we go. And there goes the kickstand. Boom! Sachs. It's backwards once again from the selfie mode. It's got a nice gas tank on it. It's a little loose. I'm messing some of the bolts. It's got the original pedals and everything. Fenders are good. I've looked at the air filter. Air filter's all good. All good. And yep. So I don't planning on restoring it. Like I said, it's a Big Trash Day find. So it's not like I'm buying anything from anyone. No money put into it yet, right? And yeah. And like I said, this turns. There's no chain. The exhaust is wicked on that thing. Big one. I don't know. This is my first time ever having a moped. My mom has someone who works for us, and he knows how to fix motors, and I hope he can fix this one. Well, let's get the crack in it open. This is gonna be one of my longer videos. I've done some longer videos lately. I'm just still trying to look. Let this come off. I don't know anything about mopeds, so I'm just gonna try to take it off, teach myself. But I'm missing some pieces. I know I'm missing the guard to the chain. Frankly, when I got it, it just looked like a piece of plastic that was sitting in there, and I saw it, and the big trash truck was coming by, and boy, let me tell you, I was scared for this thing's sake. And yeah. It's a little rusty, so I might just take some steel wool and steel wool it. It's really rusty, actually. I forget what that's called, that coating on it to make it look shiny. I have to get some more of that. I don't know how you do that. The chrome, yeah, the chrome on it. I have to get some nice chrome. It's really greasy. Greasy and gritty, like most engines and cars. And this thing is 43 years old or so. I think they made them from like 1977 to 1980. 1977 to 1980. You'd have to look at the serial number and really get a good look at it to find what year it was made, but I know it's old. It's a classic. So, another reason I really want to get it good. I might try to take the tires off of it because the tires are bad. I'll need to replace those anyway. It's a little bit of work, guys, so I don't think I'm going to cover the whole thing in one video, so be prepared for a little series, and like for series moped, Sachs moped, Sachs. You guys can type Sachs in the comments for good luck. And, well, just trying to get a good look at this. I don't know anything about him. Legit. I know the parts will be worth something on it. I never decided to scrap it or something. Cause like the Bryan City scrap would have scrapped it. I'm a town over from Bryan. I'm not gonna tell which, since I'm on the internet. But yeah. So where do I start? I scraped some of this grit off, so I get a good look at most of it. And this for I don't know, guys. There's some bolts over here. I'm gonna take them out. Do you guys know anything about motors? Please leave a comment down below. Sometimes my comments are disabled, so that's YouTube's fault. I like all the videos about turning them on, so I need a desktop computer and crap like that, which I cannot afford a desktop computer. And I am just about 13 years old. Just about 13. 12 right now. So, I don't think you're allowed to drive them at 13, but, right? And drive a little moped around. Not hurt nothing. Like I said, I'm in a real small town. So, I think I can drive around my yard. I got a big yard, so. Yeah, it's really, really gritty. Ugh. Oh boy. So if my comments are disabled, you guys can just leave a like for good luck. Something simple like that to support the channel, guys. And to keep this moped thing alive, because, really, if this blows up, I'll have much more enthusiasm to get it working. This one little bolt I got out right now. And I'm using my phone to record. I just did a little bit of research. I couldn't really find any videos about taking it apart, because, but, yeah. So I'm all over eBay. I figure out what my eBay name is. I took over my mom's account because she just stopped doing it. And, yeah. If this doesn't work out, I will sell the parts on eBay. But the motor turns, like I said, so I've got good confidence that it'll work. What is this? Little parts. I've never worked on a motor this complicated. Me and my dad worked on a little walk-behind tractor once, and that was just about it for me working on motors. That goes inside the air filter and does something. And I can see where the gas comes. This little pipe that goes in here. And what this guy that works on them told me is that whatever I take apart, he can put back together. Or I can put back together, Tiny screws. Or bolts and stuff like that. I don't know how to even start it. I couldn't find any keys on it or anything. The video I said told me that on the handlebars up here, there was supposed to be a horn and everything. I cannot find this horn. Oh, look. There's a spot right here where keys can go in. Holy cow. Wow. Oops. Got the kickstand on. Like I said, it was a big trash day, so if you guys want to see that, I will bring my phone up and show you guys. Don't want to lose any little screws. I'll put them next to each other. Yeah, if you guys want to see this the key is broken. The key has been put inside of this thing and then jammed in there. It wouldn't come out. Let me see if it's right here. Yeah, there's a little keyhole. Just noticed that. I thought it was a kickstart, but turns out you need keys. So here's this little thing I'm taking apart right now. Here it is, right here. And here are them little screws. And this is the screwdriver I'm using. This one, it's a nice one. And the seat's a little beat up. Just a little. And get this part, tail light, and looks pretty nice. Like I said, there's no chain on it at all. But the exhaust pipe is massive. I've never seen one like that. So here's the air filter I just took out earlier. I'm trying to take this thing off. So yeah, I'll just leave my phone up right here. Well, here, let's get flipping this thing apart. Getting this camera angle. Ooh. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now I can get working on it. I don't really know what any of that does. So this might be a problem, other than a plus, you know? This might be a problem. Because, like, how am I going to start it? Does it cost a bunch of money to get keys? Working like that? Well, here, I'm going to go tell my mom about this key thing. Okay, I'm back, and my mom said, pretty cool. She didn't say much. So, to reassure you guys who are skeptical that I actually got this in the trash, I did. You might be thinking, well, who's dumb enough not to scrap it? Because it weighs a bunch. It's a moped, for heaven's sake. And, I don't know. They live behind the Eagles, so, eh. It was just like a flyby. I was over riding around with my grandma looking at the trash. Because what else would you do? You're with your grandma. Your mom's out doing some errands, you know? And holy crap, there's a moped. And I actually wheeled this broken moped like a mile and a half back to my grandma's house, which was in Bryan. Let me add. So it wasn't too far. It just went back behind a bunch of alleys. Oh no. Stupid screw. And this is my little project for right now. And I'm thinking the reason that this moped they threw it out is because can't start it and really busted looking. Oh crap. Where'd it go? I hope I haven't lost that screw. Oh, there it is. Yep. Fingers. And yeah. I honestly think it looks cool. Like, even if it was broken for decoration or something. I don't know what I'd do with a broken moped. Probably scrap it, or fix it, you know. This guy that's working for my mom, when he was little, he used to go out and grind big trash and find motors, probably mower motors, and blow them up. He'd rev them super, super high, and they'd explode. So, he's about my age too when he did that. So, I'm probably not going to do that because it's really, really dangerous. And, yeah. Okay, it's on there. It's all good. I don't know what to do on this thing. I don't want to take it apart so much to the point where like I couldn't take it off. I don't want to take it apart to the point where I can't put it back together. You know. So, and it's really greasy and gritty and grimy. I might just take a power washer to it and power wash it. But yeah. See all this black stuff? It's not supposed to look black under here. It's supposed to be all shiny and glossy. And, let me get something to put my phone up on. There's a little rock. I'm going to put you guys up closer to see what I'm actually doing for this thing. And just kind of see if that's a good angle. Get my screwdriver. And yeah, I'm just trying to take this thing off. And this gritty stuff is not supposed to be all gritty. That'll come right off. But yeah. See, I think it used to say, what did that say on the front? Something else. Sachs. I think it used to say Sachs right here because you guys can see a little bit of white, but it's all worn off. So, yep. Trying to look. What should I take off, guys? This thing's looking weird. Here, see, here's where the gas kind of flows in, right here. So I'm guessing the pistons are right here. I'm thinking it's a single cylinder piston, but I wouldn't know. There's all these little bolts and screws. And yeah. See, there's no chain. And right here, this is the, watch that turns. If you want a little closer. Little gear. Little gear, see? That'll hook up to the big gear. This thing, right here. And that, leave that up there. And that'll spin. And that will make the thing go. And see, and you can pedal this. And I'm guessing the motor does it too. That's how I know that it spins. Because these pedals go to the gearbox. The motor's hooked up to. And if it's turning the motor, it's fixable. So, well, let's wish it's fixable. And just good look at the headlight. Original headlight. That's cool. Little headlight. It's the first moped I've ever had. Really awesome moped. At least I think it's awesome. Here's the tail light. I think it's really cool. I don't know if that lights up or it's just a big reflector. I think it lights up. I can see a little light in there. How about I take that apart right now? Trusty rock. And lean my phone up to it. And take this off. If I can. Oh. So. No, I don't see any electrical that goes to it. So. Oh, there's an electric. Yeah, here's a little electric wire. It goes under the fender. You know what's not safe? Is that there's nothing keeping the wire from touching the metal. So it's cutting in. Whoever rigged it up, it might have been a company. A little bit of a bad job. I wouldn't know. Just know a little bit about electric, some of the basics. That is a fire hazard if it were in a house. And it's an electrical hazard. See, they did it good over here. That little plastic ring going around the wire, so preventing the wire and the metal touching. And I'm just trying to make sure you guys can see that. It's right here. So you guys can see the wire. Oh. See, look at that. See that plastic thing keeping the wire and the metal from touching? That is what needs to happen over here. But it's not. Can you guys see that? I don't know. See, yep, it's not happening right here. There's no little plastic bit. They're easy to find, once again. And I will try, probably today, to get the tire off and see what kind of a tire it is. And, yep. The weird, is this plastic or metal? That's metal. I wouldn't have thought. For the entire ride home and taking it, I thought this was plastic, but no, this is metal. Pull out metal. And it's got a little bit of gritty grimy in there too, so yeah. And if you guys can see like the style of this thing, it's really 70s or 80s-ish. You guys, I've seen cars like it before. I've loved them. I've always wanted something like that. And the fact I was lucky enough to find one in the trash for free was even amazinger. So, even amazing. And my mom's going with the truck to do some errands again. And my brother's going to come home and he's going to, go nuts because I'm sure he's going to want to ride this thing too and get it working. If I can get it working, right? Let's cross our fingers, right? Cross our fingers. I don't know how to show that on camera there. And this is plastic, the plastic bit. And see, this will go up and down. That's like the what's it called? The shocks for the bike. And they've got some of those up there. It looks a little different. It's not the same. It's a kind of a rubbery. It's more like a bike. See, my mountain bike, it's got a shock in the middle. And this one kind of does-ish. And what does that go to? That connects. Oh, that's just holding it there. So this video is more like a look at the bike, other than and see what's popping, other than a video where I take the bike apart. The wheels spin, so that's plus, right? Yeah. I didn't really have any other things I need. Parts list. Chain. And I'm just trying to think. This is top of the list. You definitely need a chain. Maybe go to the horn. This thing up here, I don't know if you guys can see that. It makes the lights turn off and on. I don't know if that's good or not. It's looking kind of oh, is that a horn? Horn, yeah, this will make the horn honk. So I have the horn, I have the lights, and yeah, I think it's the brakes. I don't know anything about mopeds. Once we get running, that's when I'll figure out how long this crap works. And I still don't know what to do about this key. Let me get the phone at a different angle again. Sorry guys. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Just demonstrate what I'm doing. Completely different angle. Right over here, because right now I'm looking at the front of the car. Or the moped. Here, I'll just do a close up right now. And this thing right here, this little plastic bit, that controls the lights. Right now I'm off and there's on, and you guys can see, right? Hopefully that'll fix it. And just down here, that's the horn. Beep, beep. Don't work. I don't know what this thing does. And over here at the other handle, you have this. I'm guessing this is the throttle. So If I go, this is my other hand. I'm guessing this is the throttle. I'm guessing this is the brake. Yeah, I think I know this is a brake. This is a brake because it'll... Yeah. And here's that other shock I was talking about. It's got more of a rubbery than a plastic like the other one. And when I look at it, this thing right here, this looks like the horn. That's the horn. That's the horn. But look a little rusty, guys. Thinking I'm gonna have to get a battery for this. I don't know where the battery would even go. So I don't know. I'm really excited about this, as you guys can see. I'm committing an entire YouTube video about it, so if that tells you guys how excited I am. Sit down. Oh. You see, there's that plastic thing again I'm talking about. The thing over here, don't have it. Right, it's right up in here. You guys can see that? Yeah, that's the plastic I'm talking about. And here's the electrical side of the motor. The pedals. Maybe I might try to get this thing off, this rusty thing. So yeah, I have to re-chrome it and everything. And yeah, and see, it's a kick brake on the back. See, you go up and up and up, and then kick, and then it would stop the back one. See, front wheel, I don't really agree with using the front brake because if you hit that too hard, you'll fly forward. But that's why I'm going to get a helmet. I don't normally use a helmet for riding a bike, so don't hate in the comments about that. But yeah, I don't normally ride a helmet with bike, but I have fallen off my bike, and I have learned that road rash is really bad. And going probably 30, like 10 to 30 miles an hour on this thing. It goes up to 40, but I don't think I'm going to go up there. Yeah. I think I'm going to wear one of those helmets with a visor. I used to have an actual 70s police helmet. I was way outdated. Not safe. And it used to have a visor, but the visor broke on that thing. And yeah. Here's the kickstand. That's really awesome. Good look at that. Ugh, greasy and gritty and grimy. Ugh. Actually, I've never looked under this, so this is kind of discovery for me too. I'm using the camera to see what's under here. Yeah, that's neat. Yeah, what is that? Is that that's a little fuzz. Ugh, yuck. Ew. So, yeah. Oh, an ant bit me. It's an entire colony of ants in my yard over here. So, yeah. And, well, I'm talking about this. I got my American-made Crocs on, which I gotta admit, guys, I wouldn't buy them again. That's how I'm just gonna word it. The American-made Crocs, weird word. I would not know how to pronounce that without somebody telling me, but they fall apart. The part where, like, let me take it off. I've only had them for a few months. And normally I wear my Crocs for years. And this thing, the part that connects the Croc to this little flap thing, that breaks easy, really easy. I don't know why that one's sticking on, but my other one, it broke. These are now play shoes. They used to be my best shoes. They got the best tread on them. So normally I run this tread off all the way, completely off. I run the tread off. And yeah. It looks like someone zip tied it up sometime. And yeah, someone really did something to all this electrical in here. Well, Mom's coming home. The truck, just seeing that thing roll down the driveway. And yeah, Well, I'm gonna save the rest of this for another video. I'll see you guys later. Rest months and peace out. I'm sorry once again that I did not take this thing apart fully. Like I don't know, but yeah, cool video. Brother's coming here. Told you guys he was good. Back in school. Back in school, yeah. And leave a like for good luck on the Sachs's bike, moped. So I'll see you guys later.